Alright, so about a month ago, I made a video talking about why I hid my subscriber count. And you can go watch that video if you want a more in-depth description, but I'm gonna save you guys the trouble, if you want a quick synopsis. Basically, the reason why I hid my subscriber count in the first place was because I felt like I was getting, too emotionally attached and even obsessed with the numbers. And, it's kind of difficult to walk that line between, caring for the numbers, because at the end of the day, I am a YouTuber and I work a numbers-based job, like it's literally my job to generate an audience and get views. That directly correlates with my money, no matter how you look at it. If you're talking about merch or sponsorships or anything, it's all directly tied to those numbers, those analytics. Now, with that being said, I feel like that's not necessarily the best thing for your mental health if you get too emotionally attached. And what I've been learning over time is, to place my emotions into the creation aspect of making content without placing my emotions into the analytics, into the results. Okay, I'm putting my heart and soul into the process and not the outcome. And that's definitely been working out for me. And I feel like in doing so, and in hiding my subscriber count for, a month, I was able to get to a point where I detached. I really truly detached from that number, and I don't let that number define my self-worth anymore. I realized that no matter what that number is, I provide value, and I've been providing value for a while now, which is why I am where I am. With that being said, I don't regret hiding my subscriber count. And contrary to popular belief, I know a lot of you guys thought that, hiding my subscriber count was gonna hurt my channel growth, and it really didn't. It didn't hurt my channel growth at all. I still grew at a normal rate, and I didn't really notice anything out of the ordinary from doing so. But I will say that I feel like it kind of took away from the experience of the viewers, and that's something that I didn't really think about when I did that. Because truth be told, it was a selfish move on my part to hide my subscriber count. And I think it's actually a good thing to be selfish sometimes, to put yourself and your mental health and well-being first. At the end of the day, if I don't have my mental well-being, what do I have? These views, all the support, all of that is great, but it doesn't mean anything if I don't love who I am and where I am. And if I'm placing my self-worth into something outside of myself, then I'm basically placing my self-worth into the hands of other people. And that's something that I talk about a lot on my channel. That's not something that you want to do. Okay, you never want to place your self-worth into the hands of another person, because a lot of people are struggling to hold the weight of their own self-worth. But I'm kind of going on a tangent. Basically, I feel like what I did was justified at the time. It was what I needed. But I've reached a point now where my confidence has gotten back to where I want it to. Part of that is from being back on NoFap. Part of that is from, getting back in the groove of things in terms of, consistency on YouTube and consistency in my day-to-day routine. Getting to a point where I'm living my life the way I want to live it, not just in terms of, content creation, but in terms of life outside of content creation. Because believe it or not, for as hard as I work on YouTube, posting every single day, and doing the streams and everything, I do have a life outside of YouTube. YouTube is a big part of my life, just like my relationship is a big part of my life, but I have a life of my own, and if I'm not respecting that and honoring that, then I'm not gonna have good content to post for you guys, and you guys are gonna stop watching me, or at least some of you will stop watching me. I know the real ones will stay, but at the end of the day, you subscribe to me because of the value that I can provide. And the only reason why I can provide that value is because I learned to love myself and, not get overly attached to the numbers. Now, with that being said, the goal has never changed. The goal is still to hit 100,000 subscribers. I still have like a week left as I'm filming this video in, April. And the goal was to hit 100K by May. I may or may not hit that. I don't know. And truth be told, I really don't care, because, what I've learned is, in emotionally detaching from the numbers, I've learned to place my focus more on the content itself, because I have faith that if I'm producing content that people feel, as opposed to producing content that people see, the universe will make sure that I am seen by the right audience. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I'd rather have 30,000 subscribers that really actually mess with me and, you know, like my content, as opposed to having a bunch of subscribers that don't actually watch my videos. 'Cause then, you know, what's the point? And that was another reason why I hit my subscriber count. But, you know, like I said, I feel like me doing that was kind of selfish in the sense that I'm robbing you guys, you know, the viewers, the loyal supporters, of the chance to see my channel grow. And I kind of lost touch with how inspirational and motivational that can be, especially for up and coming content creators, to see my growth, to see my progress, because that was one of the biggest pulls on my channel, was setting goals for myself and then going out and achieving them, and the receipts are there. You know, that's the beautiful thing about my channel, is that I'm practicing what I preach, and the proof is right there in the videos. It's all there, you know. And I think that in hiding my subscriber count, it's not necessarily the best thing in terms of creating a community. I feel like right now, you know, I just want to take people along on this journey, and I want to show people, just as much as I tell people, that the law of attraction is real. Okay, that it is possible to manifest whatever you want. I can manifest an audience. I do it every single day, you know, and the key is manifesting the audience that actually likes my content, you know, and believes in the things that I speak about, you know, and is willing to apply the things that I speak about, whether it's the law of attraction, no FAP, you know, deleting social media, taking cold showers, all of these things. You know, I want to help you guys become the best versions of yourselves that you can be by embracing all parts of yourself. And my subscriber count is a part of me. Even though I'm not defined by my subscriber count, it is a valid part of me, and it's a valid part of my journey. You know, my journey to this point where you're watching this video, you know, and in a sense, it almost kind of rocked me whenever I made my sub count public, even though I knew how many subscribers I had. That was another common misconception. People thought that I couldn't see how many subscribers I had. No, like, I saw it. You know, I knew the whole time how many subscribers I had. But, you know, making my sub count public again, it almost felt like I just got 38,000 subscribers overnight. That's what it felt like to me. It felt like I got 38,000 subscribers just like that in an instant. And I feel like, you know, that was really good for me, because obviously, you know, I have very big goals for myself, not only this year, but moving forward. And I feel like I needed to see that. I needed to get to a point where I can see just how quickly things can change. Even though I didn't technically gain any subscribers by doing that, it's mentally, you know, just seeing that number there, it really kind of inspired me all over again, just to show me that, you know, anything is possible. You know, I've already come this far. How much further can I go? You know, there's no limits. I have no limitations now. I'm not placing any limits on myself. I'm moving forward with confident, assured energy. You know, I'm being authentic. I'm being myself. I'm the only version of myself that there is. And my subscriber count cannot and will not change that. Doesn't matter if I have 100 subscribers, 38,000, 38 million subscribers. I'm still gonna be the same me. And I'm gonna generate the audience that truly resonates with me by doing that. My sub count is an aspect of my success, but it is not my success itself. Okay, it's a byproduct of my success. Success occurs when you are confident with where you are in life. And what I've realized is that I can't place my success in a subscriber count. You know, no amount of subscribers will make you successful if you think that way, if you have the lack mindset, and if you're placing it outside of yourself. My success comes from within. It comes from me doing what I love to do every day, and, you know, having the freedom to do things at my own pace, work for myself, wake up when I want, sleep when I want. You know, I get to live life the way that I want to live it, and I don't have to make exceptions for anyone, because, you know, I built this from the ground up. Matter of fact, not only did I build this from the ground up, I manifested this. I manifested this life, and like I said, the receipts are all over my channel. You know, but the receipts don't really mean as much if you can't see the progress itself. So, you know, that's basically the reason why I brought my subscriber count back, and the reason why I hit it in the first place. Like I said, I have no regrets about how I handled anything. I'm just, you know, doing what feels right at any given moment. And right now, it feels right for me to bring my subscriber count back. If next week it feels right for me to hide it again, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated and, hopefully give any other creators out there some insight as to why I've been doing the things that I've been doing.